Hi everyone, here is Eder Zanetti. I'm a forest engineer. I hold a PhD on forest science and close to 2 decades on global climate change and ecosystem services, which is the subject of our small talk today, let's say. We are here to talk about Duque de Caxias municipality greenhouse gases inventory. Duque de Caxias is a city in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, which has something like 900,000 inhabitants. We use the GPC protocol developed by ICLEI and the World Resource Institute to identify the main sectors and activities contributing to the greenhouse gas emissions in the city. And in 2014, the city presented a figure of 2.6 tons of CO2 equivalent emissions per inhabitant. When we look at the projections, it showcased that the city would surplus the 3.6 ton per inhabitant by 2050, which is 30% over limits from the United Nations Environmental Program to cities in developing countries in order to cope with the objective of holding the global warming phenomenon. Okay, in order to avoid this, we prepare a plan with 16 actions involving something like $200 million in investments that result in the city having by 2050 a figure of a little over 2 tons of CO2 per inhabitant, so within the limits established by the United Nations Environmental Program. It is good to learn about this inventory because it includes also wood consumption, which is something rare to say here in Brazil. And wood consumption within the city reduces 0.3 tons per CO2 per inhabitant of the emission. So wood consumption do reduce greenhouse gas emissions at city level. We hope you enjoyed the reading. We wish to state that we have large experience working with this in Latin American cities and developing those plans so they can access finance from banks, financial institutions, and also from the Paris Agreement through GCF and GEF. Again, we hope you enjoy the reading, and we are at your services.